Good afternoon, welcome to today's video. I'm wearing a crazy jersey today. This is the first time me and Amy have been out together since having our bike fits. We both feel much more comfortable, do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah? I can't get over how different you look on the bike now. It's a beautiful day. I think Bruce is hanging around the park somewhere, so we're going to try and catch up with him later on. He's the guy who's doing LEJOGLE, which is Land's End, John O'Groats Land's End. Ridiculous. I had a lovely rest yesterday, so my legs are actually feeling good for once. I almost, I had a sleep.
You did have a sleep.
It was so good. You guys should try that sleeping thing once in a while. What are the biggest changes you can feel due to the bike fit that you've had?
Finding it way easier to go up hills.
Yeah. Do you think that's placebo?
Possibly. I mean, I know I always moan about hills, but I've never really found them that difficult. I think my weight distribution's better, so obviously it's slightly easier.
You're breaking less round corners.
I'm breaking less round corners. I feel a lot safer, but like I said to James yesterday, I don't know whether that's more of like a confidence thing.
Psychological rather than physical. He changed so many things on your bike. It's going to be hard to tell which one's which.
I know I keep going on about it, but the shoes are amazing.
Yeah.
Like they are genuinely probably the best pair of shoes I've ever owned in my life ever.
That's what happens when they're £300.
Yeah, it's true. I wasn't really in pain to begin with.
Yeah.
So I don't think any pains have stopped. But none have started either, so that's good.
And you've been doing much longer rides than you were before without having any problems.
Oh, that saddle.
You may have had problems before.
I guess the thing is, no, I don't think it's the length of ride, it's the frequency. We've done long rides before, but we haven't done like 4 days in a row.
Yeah.
Whereas I've just done
4 days in a row and you haven't
essentially
had
a
a
week
problem.
in a row, and I haven't had any problems at all really. I haven't even had like any stiffness in my legs the next day. Maybe that just means I'm not riding hard enough, I don't know. That saddle and these Rafa shorts, perfect.
Not sponsored by Saddles or Rafa though.
No, well no, we'll cut that bit out.
Why is it always when we sit down then the sun goes in?
I'm not taking him with me because he's going to go in my hair.
What, the spider?
Yeah.
Jimmy put on a helmet way faster than that.
Alright, he hasn't got any hair to deal with though.
You've just tackled the biggest hill in Richmond Park.
Yeah, my chain fell off.
Other than the chain falling off. How did you feel?
It was alright.
Do you feel accomplished?
Not really, sweaty mostly.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Stop. I don't want to be sponsored by Coca-Cola.
They're a terrible company. You're going to get the Queen of the Mountain Strava segment?
No, probably not.
Why not?
I don't have Strava.
Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Can't complain on a day like this, can you?
You're looking a bit pink.
I've been out in the sun all day, like for a couple of days in a row. Like in this country, you make the most of it, don't you? When it's out.
Oh man, how's your riding going? I see you've got a new steed.
Yeah, got a new bike. It's not actually a new bike, but it's just been off and resprayed by Fat Creations. He's done a pretty amazing job.
So it is a unique paint job.
Yeah. The bike's not actually, he's only done a couple of thousand K because I didn't really use it a lot last year. And then I wanted him to do another custom paint job because it just distinguishes it a bit. You know,
I think we need to show this on camera because it's
people
insane. I don't know if it does it justice here, but oh my god.
It needs the sun on it, I think.
You're going to use this bike for... You're going to do the LEJOGLE attempt?
Yeah, I used this one for this. I used an air road last time and it was comfortable enough, but it's just a bit quicker than a normal road bike. So
over that distance you're going to save a lot of time.
Exactly. So it's worth a kilometre an hour probably, and if you're doing that much then that's going to add up over 100 and something hours in a week. So.
And it's not too stiff?
No, it's good. It's really quite comfy actually. I used the other one when I started doing a year record and I was riding that every day. Didn't have any comfort issues. Used these wheels probably just as it's set up here today. I've just been building it today, so picked up some parts from Sigma Sport this morning. Some new 9150 because on a new bike like this you've got to put new stuff on it. You can't put old stuff on it, can you?
Is that the new Dura-Ace with the black crank? Yeah.
It really shifts really smooth. Yeah, it's really nice.
Every time they come out with a new group set, everyone's like, it shifts so smooh. It's because it's new. That's why.
It's just got like
because it's not covered in crap.
It sounds stupid. It sounds absolutely stupid, but it's got like a more positive click.
I know what you mean, because my Ultegra Di2 first edition is a really spongy button.
Yeah.
And it does. I don't know if I've changed gear sometimes.
Yeah, well, this one yeah. It's a really nice feel. So yeah, it's a pretty sharp bike. I just had to go around and program it all up at Johnny's place, and yeah, so this is, I had to ride over in 3911, so that wasn't much fun. So nice to have some gears riding back.
It does look like, is it blue or purple?
It's blue. I think if you get the right light, it's really blue. Got like the ghosted graphic, which is
I think
cool.
I'm colourblind, yeah.
I was going to say.
Definitely a different blue.
It's a different blue, I know, but like then the hubs were different, so I had
think
to...
that's a nicer blue than the shoes.
Yeah.
It matches that fluffy.
Yeah. Fat Creations in here. In here there's Cycle Doctor one, Ghosted. You don't see unless you really look, which I like the subtlety of that, you know. It's not shouting, but it says something in there.
Well, you're Lawrence Carpenter from YouTube.
Hey man.
I saw your Nocturne video. The best bit was when Jim took it over.
I'm really sweaty and disgusting.
Everyone's a bit sweaty today, I think.
Yeah, it's just really hot today.
That bike, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look at this bit, mate. You can't even see it unless you look. Cycle Doctor 1. In ghosted graphics. You can't see it unless
Shameless
you look.
plug.
Yeah.
Shameless.
And look, he's put his little tag on there for doing
cool.
the paint.
Oh, that's
You can't really see it unless you look.
Guess where we've been?
Where have you been?
Brighton.
Brighton and back.
Yeah, I saw.
Why have you come from that way then? Oh, that's where Brighton is, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you at, like nearly 200 miles?
Yeah, basically, well, 200k, same thing.
No.
No.
It's a big different thing.
If anyone's going to tell you that.
Let me tell you, it's not quite the same thing. When you get to 200k and you're doing 200 miles, I mean, you've still got 100k to go.
What, the sun?
It's not like British summer. It's not like British summer here today.
No, this is Australian summer.
It's like summer here.
I'm pretty sure Lawrence lives in this park. He spends more time in it than me. I don't think I've ever been to Richmond Park without actually bumping into Lawrence. How was your Brighton ride?
Oh man, it was pretty lit today. I've got some dense burn lines.
We're going to do that together as well at some point.
We will definitely, with Chris.
Yeah?
And with Jimmy. Jimmy will probably get the train home.
Jimmy will definitely get the train. Jimmy's not even going to get like halfway to Brighton.
Do you think?
He doesn't ride his bike.
Oh yeah.
And he's bald.
Well, I mean, we've done 200k in 6 hours.
That's good.
That's quite fast.
Yeah. Was it just you two?
No, we had like 9 of us. We had Rory, Alec Porter,
oh, fast.
Alex Richardson.
That's a fast group.
Yeah, we had a good group out.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it was good. It was nice. Good to see you. What a nice surprise.
Oh, nice to see you as well. Oh. What's your underpants story, Amy?
My underpants story? What one?
Oh, I've got a story about that I didn't really realise, but when I started doing, I did a month record in Australia, and then I've also the following year I started doing the year record. And it's you know, it's quite an undertaking time-wise. You're getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning, having your breakfast. You're eating to fuel yourself basically. So you know, it's a bit of a part of the job almost.
Yeah.
Then you're doing your riding, stopping during the day, you know, and what you get in the evening, you've done 300 plus k, some days 360. You're out the whole day, so you won't be getting into like. At the earliest, I think I got in was 7 o'clock or just before 7 one night. That was a really good day, you know. For a whole month, I actually didn't wear any clothes except for what I'm wearing now, and a pair of boxer shorts and a t-shirt. So I'd come in from my ride, have a shower, put my boxer short and t-shirt on, and eat my dinner, and then obviously I would go straight to bed. So there was no need to put any other clothes on. The reason I realised that I hadn't worn anything except boxer shorts, t-shirt, and cycling kit for a whole month was because I hadn't actually put on any of my normal clothes for a month. And obviously doing 340k a day for a month, I've lost about 1.5 stone, I think. So they put them on and they just didn't fit me.
Boxer sponsorship.
Boxer short sponsorship and some kit sponsorship. So.
And ASOS make underpants.
They've got some shorts actually.
Oh, amazing!
Some shorts and some flip flops. They didn't really get used too much.
Well, Di2 is now fully run out of battery. Quick journey home. I need to plug in my bike. How frustrating.
It's so warm in this room. Why haven't you opened the doors?
That was a very chilled out and much needed day after a completely manic weekend. The more I hang out with people who are doing that kind of distance, the more it makes me want to do it. Chris does some insanely long rides, and I barely ever ride over 100 miles. The longest ride I've ever done is probably about 140, and even that was in a bunch during the tour of the reservoir. Thank you to everyone who clicked through yesterday to read about Juliette's challenge, and anyone who donated as well. I'll put the same link down below. She's riding London, Edinburgh to London, is raising money for cancer research. So to the people out there who messaged me about setting up a Patreon, instead of sending me some cash, please donate to that, or go and find Chris's Just Giving to the Pace Centre, because both of those are money seriously well spent. As usual, thank you everybody for watching. I can now see, because I finally got my prescription glasses back. I'm working for the next couple of days, but hopefully I can produce a video in the evening. Good night for now.
Wow.